What's up everyone, Savage Gamer here, and this is my review on Arken by developers Vitruvius on the PSVR2. And for those PSVR1 era veterans, that's a name that should certainly sound familiar, as Vitruvius' first entry into the VR space was a fun little title called Mervils, which then led them to go on to create one of the best games to ever grace the PSVR headset, that being Shadow Legend, a game that quickly coined the phrase VR as fuck, and for good reason. And now that you are up to speed on who Vitruvius are, they have gifted us with their third and most ambitious entry with Arken. Right away, Arken presents its players with the most comprehensive abundancy of customization, to a level of detail that is just unrivaled, as literally everything can be tweaked and customized to your preference, from gun pitch, grab pressure, adjusting the haptic triggers, as well as the headset haptics, full immersion or hybrid settings for all of you rookies out there. It even goes so far as to allow you to select where your guns will holster, or playing seated or standing. Every single possible preference or complaint regarding character customization has been addressed here, which is beyond impressive considering the size of the studio.
A new order of civilization was born, a superior race of neural-linked humans thriving in a world absent of mortality. Behind you, at the heart of the biochasm, lies its divine founder, the Grand Arborist.
Arken comes at a $40 cost of entry, and I do want to recognize and thank Blake at Vitruvius for providing the channel with a key for review, allowing several weeks ahead of launch in order to do a thorough analysis for review. As a small channel, it's highly appreciated when developers provide review keys. Also, you can help me out with making the channel not be so fucking small by hitting that subscribe button for me. For those who have done so already, you guys rock. So what is Arken? To put it in the simplest of terms, Arken is fucking awesome. But for all you sticklers of detail out there, I suppose I can break it down a bit less archaic for you. Arken sees you in the role of an alien hero shooter, which focuses equally on melee combat in an expansive world constructed of several different biomes that have a somewhat Metroidvania approach, with some light Dark Souls-like elements to it, as well as being a lootathon, where you will locate and find hidden treasures throughout each area, as well as needing to locate hidden ruins within each area. And while it was somewhat confusing and even aggravating at the beginning, going in blind, not knowing what to expect, only knowing I just could not locate certain items within one biome that I needed, only to essentially say, fuck it, and move on ahead. Then several biomes later, I would discover that the item I needed 3 biomes ago, to then return to that previous biome with said item, then use it to unlock something that allowed me to progress or reach new areas. And at that point, I was absolutely fucking hooked. It went from a game that looked gorgeous and was fun to play, but I kind of felt irritated that I couldn't locate an item, as the detail to exploration is so massive you can easily waste an hour just searching and climbing and exploring, looking for an item you will not find until much later. But I didn't know that going in. Once I discovered how this game actually played, it became so much more rewarding and far less frustrating to play. Arken is truly a gorgeous looking title, running at the smoothest 90 FPS on performance or 60 FPS reprojected on quality mode, which gives a substantial resolution boost. However, I'll be perfectly honest and have relayed this to Blake, I cannot play the quality mode. I tried and was struck immediately with the worst motion sickness I have ever had within seconds. And I have never once ever been motion sick with any VR game that I have ever played in my life, having over 1,000 of them under my belt. So my recommendation is to play on performance setting, as is the developers. However, quality mode will be left in because apparently about 20% of players appreciate the higher resolution boost. I don't know how they're not getting sick playing it, but kudos to them. I guess it works for some and not for others.
Memory log 7. Hyperion requires more Arkenite than this planet can sustain.
Arken offers so many intricate details to fully immerse the player and add to an all-around fulfilling title to play. You will unlock several weapon mods which will allow you to customize and change your weapon's abilities, fire rate, shot output, damage ability, range, and even its looks with fully customizable paint schemes. It all works together so satisfyingly to just put as much control into your hands as possible. As well as you can salvage all of your found loot in exchange for currency, which then you can use at the shop kiosk to buy necessary equipment, upgrades, and health. It's a very well-rounded and abundant system, which you have full control to change and interchange at your leisure to get the most desired effect of your weaponry for your gameplay style. Another really cool addition here is the automatic climbing picks. You just flick your wrist and pull the triggers and bam! You have climbing picks, which will allow you to climb to the highest points possible, as well as offering some breathtaking and stunning viewpoints, as the sense of scale here is just remarkable. The enemy AI is also pretty damn impressive. They don't always notice you right away, but once they do, they will come at you with a wide range of attacks and even flank you if you aren't careful. The shooting is pretty damn good, but I found the melee combat to be super satisfying as it all felt responsive in the controls and just gave me that, oomph, take that you bitch, type feeling when I'd kill an enemy, feeling that orchestrated chaos rumbling within the haptics. Chef's kiss. Mwah! Above anything else, Arken places a heavy focus on exploration, so do not neglect any areas that you see. If it looks like you can go there, you can probably fucking go there, and there is usually and almost always something worth your time in exploring on a deeper level, up to and including hidden areas that look like walls or something that you'll barely even notice they look slightly different, but you break them open and discover some form of reward behind them. Also, as a service to you guys, I am only showing 1/3 of the levels and gameplay here to avoid any major spoilers or take away your sense of wonder at discovering the latter areas for yourselves, which I highly recommend if this is your first and only review of Arken. If you like what you see, just buy it. Don't watch any other reviews which may potentially spoil your discovery, and go into it from here for yourselves. I will say that upon further levels, the enemies do ramp up with bigger, more difficult enemies, as well as level design changes quite dramatically. But that's all I really want to say about it, is Arken is just one of those types of games you must play for yourself. And half of the reward in playing is that sense of discovery. And I just do not want to take that away from any of you. It just wouldn't be fair to you or the developers who have worked so hard to bring us Arken. With everything said here, I'm giving Arken a 9 out of 10. It is truly Vitruvius's magnum opus. What they've done here is remarkable. I highly enjoyed it, and I know you will too. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have fun, stay savage, keep gaming. I'm out, y'all. Peace.